Making sure there's not like any primers. These are the Lord Seymour's private chambers and you may not enter. Oh. Last episode, Yuna got proposed to. Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon. Overcoming the barriers of race.
Not to mention she's half out bad, but Wakka doesn't need to know that. We just still keeping secrets from each other though.
It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for it.
You know what would cheer me up? You pulling up your jacket, chick.
Change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Auron says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage.
My thoughts exactly, Tedious.
I mean, marriage?
You sure that's not jealousy? My thoughts exactly, Riku.
Jealous?
What? No way.
Lies.
We gotta defeat sin.
Yeah, because you're in such a rush to kill your own father, who is the devil.
Romance can
Tedious.
wait.
Not to mention daddy issues.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
Stupid sentiments from Yuna.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy,
You know what would make them happy? You destroying sin.
if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can.
You know what you should do? Destroy sin.
I never imagined doing anything like this,
You don't have room to have imagination. Destroy sin.
but I won't answer till I know what's right.
It's not right. Destroy sin.
Seriously?
What's the point of getting married when you're gonna die? Not that Tedious needs to know that.
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
My thoughts exactly, Riku. No, wait. The exact opposite. Don't do that. Destroy sin. Then again, there are other summoners who could do that. So never mind.
I will. Go on.
How selfish. I mean, wait. No, that's the right choice.
I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Exactly, Yuna.
Like Braska before you.
Exactly, Auron.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the
Titus,
far plane.
this is no room for jealousy.
I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
Hello. Note to Tedious. This is Spira, where there's a giant octopus killing everyone. Do you think anyone cares about their own personal wishes? Everyone wants the summoner to die so they can live in peace, okay? Do you love Seymour? Who cares what anybody really wants? Destroy sin. Maybe she... How can she love Seymour? She doesn't even know him. That was a pointless question because you jealous, Tedious. Get that jealousy out your mind. How can you be jealous already? You don't even know Yuna like that. Y'all just met like what, 4 cities ago? You in love already, boy? Or is it your summoning calling you? You know, because you're a faith. Is that why? Remember, the fire plane is sacred. Proper conduct, please. Wait a minute. If you go around the city, everybody's like stationed at places and you can talk to them about their thoughts on Yuna's wedding. So let's go see if we can find them. I remember Auron said that he would not go to the far plane. Oh, okay, no, that was this game. Never mind. Everybody's at the far plane. More like you can't go there because he's already dead.
Question. About this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right? But that's the far plane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Do dead people live there? It's not a cemetery, Tedious. Jesus. It's not that difficult to understand. What makes you think dead people look like that?
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
Seeing is believing. That's what they say. So, Oren's all like, I'm not going because you don't need to know why just yet. And Riku's all like, nah, I don't believe, so, I'm not going either.
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
See? Yes, you do, though. That's the funny thing.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Riku's a non-believer, Tedious. Remember?
You're still here?
See you later.
How the heck did Tedious go here? Because, think about it. He's a Faith / Sin Spawn / Dream. He technically doesn't exist. He only looks like Chappu because Wakka summoned him here. So how can he go to the metaphorical far plane? Just forget it at this point. If Oren can't go because he's dead, then you can't go either, Tedious, cause same boat? Hello? One goes down, we all go down? Whatever, just go, Tedious, just go. Shouldn't be able to go, you're freaking a dream. You're not even real. Whatever. You do what you want.
What
How the heck? Oh my god, Tedious, look over there. It's your real self that's technically not you because you are only a copy of... Oh, this is getting complicated. If it is a Chappu who you were modeled after, so that you could deceive the summoner and all of her guardians, so that you would stop her from destroying Sin, and so you inevitably fell in love with that very said summoner. Also, how the heck does this place function? It's in the middle of motherfudging nowhere? What is this? Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Where the fudge are we? Also, Yuna's mother isn't how bad.
The far plane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna.
What about Yuna, Tedious?
Her parents, they look so happy together.
What about them looks happy?
But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
Didn't you just say we don't have time for this? And didn't Yuna just tell you that she was going to continue to go on her pilgrimage? Ugh, redundancy. Komari, you don't believe in seeing the dead? You're a Bronzo after all. Stop it, Komari. Stop it. I'm not like Yuna. I'm not gonna bark orders at you.
Yo, Chappu.
Hey, it's Chappu, and he supposedly looks just like me.
Ooh, meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know?
So, Tedious, this is the guy you were made to look
This
like.
guy looks a lot like you. Showed up.
Oh, that's because I'm modeled after him, because, you know, you kind of summoned me here, Wakka. Did I mention I'm
Traveling
a
with
Faith?
him, I thought...
So you're like my summoner. Also, hey twin / alternate reality version of myself. Like, what the heck is happening anymore?
Maybe You were still alive somewhere,
Am
yeah?
I tripping or am I on Pyroflies? It's like, no.
But
It's
then
the
again,
far plane.
here you are on the far plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword.
Well, he's technically me, so this is confusing.
He likes it.
Huh?
How do you know what I like? It is pretty shiny, though. Pretty shiny. So, Chapoo. Waka?
Just a sec more.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't stay here too long. You're gonna hallucinate your dead relatives.
He is dead, and I am still alive.
Dark as always. Good to see you, pessimistic Lulu.
Coming here really makes that clear. I
Was it ever not clear?
should focus more on what I have to do now.
You mean how you had a baby by his brother after he died in the next game, but whatever.
What?
I mean, he doesn't expect you to never move on. I mean, it's been 4 years. You're allowed to love somebody else, you widow, and pull your jacket up.
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean
I'm saying to pull your freaking jacket up.
that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
Like Waka. Hint, hint.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah, girl, it's happened.
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough.
Who's his? Just
Not
look at Yuna's parents.
even
They're
close.
so happy, right, Tedious?
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah,
Nah, because I'm gonna die, you know, because I'm just a dream.
I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chappu. You
What a way to say goodbye to the men you loved. Dark.
always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
And yet you're thinking about getting with his brother. Awkward. Keeping it PG.
Why don't you try calling someone? All you have to do is think about them.
Nah. I'm with Riku. The dead deserve to rest in peace.
So,
they shall not be
Yuna?
disturbed.
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
Well, my old man is a sin. He drinks like a sin. He kills people like a sin. He beats on me like a sin. He's just a sin. Sinful man, him. And I'm just like him because I am to be his successor. By the way, you know, when you sacrifice yourself, I'll be becoming the next sin. What a wasted opportunity to make the next game where Titus came back as Sin and Yuna had to battle against these emotions all over again. Instead, they went with girls dressing in frickin' spears. Wasted opportunity. Still time for Final Fantasy X-3. Think about it.
That means he's alive,
I'd buy it.
you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
He drinks, he beats us, he neglects us, he thinks he's all that in a bag of potato chips because he plays freaking blitzball and he's famous. Everybody kisses his butt when he's a terrible, terrible person with an even worse personality. Must I go on?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother...
Yeah, so the American dub dumbed it down because PG, so I'm going to tell you the original story. Titus's father was an alcoholic who was, well, everything I just said. Egotistical and abusive towards him and his mother. His mother, after his father went away for a long time and disappeared, ended up killing herself through suicide and left Titus all alone. So Titus never stopped blaming his father for his mother's death, because not only did Titus walk out of their lives, but he also made his mother commit seppuku. And because of that, Titus was left by himself. He wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, not because he loved him, but because he wanted to prove that, well, you remember the beginning of the game where he said, "You can't do it, kid. I'm the best." He wanted to prove to his father that, no, you're not the best. Anyone can do it if they try. So Titus was always belittled and put down his whole life, and it led to his mother taking her own life, and it led to Jet just disappearing and never coming back. So it made him think that he just left them all alone. So to come to this world and find out that Jet was living happy and is famous here really pissed Titus off, because he's like, because of you, Mom killed herself, and you're in another world or another place, is what Titus thinks, living happy. Because remember, he doesn't know that Zetterkin is destroyed yet. He still doesn't believe that. Like, you're in another place living happy and Mom took her life waiting for you. Like, are you serious? Said mother right here.
Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
Also, Titus dyed his hair when he became famous because he's actually a native brunette, not blonde.
But, wait, no one ever...
But then again, isn't everybody in Japan black-haired?
performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Polite way of saying that she wanted to die so bad that she killed herself.
Whoa there, that's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
So, the American dub decided to say that the reason why Titus hates him, because they didn't want to put all that violent stuff in there, is because she never paid him any attention when Jet was around. That's only part of it.
So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What, really?
Of course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
So that's when she decided to hurt herself, when Jet left and never came back.
Is she alright?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll...
So they repeated this scene because they didn't want Jet to be seen as the evil, drunk SOB that he really was. So the American dub added this scene where they made it look like Jet actually gave a crap about Titus, but in reality, in the real game, he did not care about Titus at all. He was very verbally abusive, and he did not care about his son. He would mock him constantly and tell him things like he would never become successful, and that his mother never loved him and would rather hang around with him, and he's just some drunk love child that they decided to keep. He was horrible as a father.
Cry if you...
So the Americans added this, the American dub, before they released the game because they didn't want the theme to be that dark. So they made it seem like Jet actually cared about his son.
Don't.
He doesn't. The original story, although more dark, was way better.
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No.
Alright, that's enough explaining.
I'm
Let's
ready.
go.
Did I miss something?
So, that's a little about Tedious's true father.
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel! Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
He recorded what was left of his memories on that spear.
Talk later.
Voice actors need to get a little bit better at expressing frustration. They always just go, you know, like there's other sounds you can express, like sighs, like and stuff like that. You know, I feel like they over exaggerate, and it's just terrible to listen to. No offense, voice actors, but y'all can do better.
Leave now.
Also, Orin's an unsent and is suffering from sickness because Yuna sending that other guy and being that close to the fake far plane has caused him to nearly lose his stability. So that basically emphasizes the fact that one needs sheer willpower to stay alive when they're dead.
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
Ooh. So somebody took Jiskel's life. I didn't know they had human on Guado violence or any type of sentient violence. I thought the only thing we fought was sin and his sin spawn. Please refrain from speaking about Lord Jiskel on the far plane. We must avoid unseemly rumors for the sake of Spira's harmony.
I will go. Meet with Maester Seymour.
Yuna, Jiskel is the Guado's problem, not yours.
What?
So, Lulu, what do you think about Yuna getting married?
As long as the pilgrimage continues, either way's fine.
That's it? What if she doesn't even like the guy? Is that okay?
People marry for many reasons.
What's that mean?
Sometimes marriage doesn't require love, you know? Defeat sin and bring joy to the people of Spira. Get married and bring joy to the people of Spira. For Yuna, they're just two ways down the same road. All you need is determination. If you have that, you don't need love.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
Listen, if Yuna gets married, then
What? That again?
Yes. If she is to marry, I would want her to marry for love.
See?
But if Yuna said she wanted to marry the one she loves, I would have to object.
Huh? You're not making much sense.
I know.
We leave as soon as Yuna returns. I trust you'll be...
When we leave here, we have to go through... I can't stand thunder.
Guado potion's good, but... We leave as soon as...
Lulu?
I've talked enough about that.
What?
I'm sorry, just forget about it.
Jeez, Grumpy.
You'll understand one of these days. I just don't want to give it words, not yet. I shouldn't have to say this, but don't fall in love with her. That's fine, then.
We leave as soon as...
Guado potion. Guado potions.
For a while there, I was a little worried.
I'm a little... I wonder if Maester...
Guado.
When we leave here, we have to go through the Thunder Plains next, you know?
Can't get enough? Like to... Pity. Suit yourself.
For a while there, I was a little worried about what was gonna happen, you know?